So in this example, we need to look at the energy transferred by a 60-watt filament lamp. So it's one of these kind of old-style lights here. These aren't particularly efficient because although they're giving out energy in the form of transferring energy in the form of light, there's also a huge amount of heat being given off as well. So if this was maybe left on overnight for 11 hours, how much energy is actually transferred by it? Well, if we want to know the energy, that's our unknown quantity, but in the question we've been given the power, which is 60 watts, and also we've been given the time of 11 hours. Now we always need to convert our time into seconds, so we can do that by saying 11 hours times 60 minutes times 60 seconds. So to work that out, I just use my calculator, so 11 times 60 times 60, and this means the time is equal to 39,600 seconds. Now the equation that links these three things together is that power is equal to the energy transferred divided by the time taken, or the work done divided by the time taken. And to make E the subject, I need to multiply both sides by T. So that means the energy transferred is equal to the power multiplied by the time. I can put in the numbers, so 60 watts is my power, multiplied by 39,600 seconds. And that means then the energy transferred is going to be equal to this previous time multiplied by 60, which is 2,376,000 joules. So that's a huge amount of energy. Now, a more appropriate way to maybe write this final answer is we need to round up to two significant figures because we've got 60 and 11. And also, rather than writing it in joules or even kilojoules, we could write it in megajoules because we've got something which is 1,000,000 times bigger. And so that means the energy transferred is equal to 2.4 megajoules. So just leaving one light bulb on just overnight in the corridor, maybe where it's not even being used, you can see how much energy it transfers.